Hello, people of the world. It's MP3, and we're back with another straight to you movie review. Today we'll be seeing Wreck-It Ralph 2. Ralph Breaks the Internet. Difficult title, I know. I heard some really good stuff about it. I've seen Black Nerd's review, and that's the only one. But no. He said that was really good, and he's a trustworthy source. I'm hoping that it's a really good movie. Like, it looks good. It looks great. And I loved the first one. Like, that movie was awesome. I'm just hoping for the best. Honestly, this movie is probably going to be awesome. What do you think?
I'm gonna like it.
Stick around till the very end of the video. I'm going to start doing some new stuff. I've also updated my About on my channel. I don't know if anyone ever checks that or cares. I'm trying to really put myself out there and do some networking and kind of meet other YouTube personalities, because it's a passion of mine. Like, I care a whole lot about YouTube. Also, another big thing about that is my grades start to slip just a little bit. So I'm bringing those back up. These next few videos are probably going to be straight to you movie reviews, because I don't have that much time as of now to make a full like vlog or video, because I need to bring my grades up so I can continue to keep doing YouTube videos. So right now, YouTube and school. That's my focus. And God, of course, and family. We are about to go see that movie. It looks good. Trying out some new stuff on my channel. Let's get into it. Yeah. All right, guys. After like 6 takes of this, because I was feeling very emotionally drained after this, because I have very passionate feelings about this movie. Like, it was very relatable to me. And I couldn't get the words out right. Except for the first time. The first time I could, but it cut out. So I need to just take a break and kind of let my ideas come to me, you know? Just take a moment to reflect. This movie was great. Like, I enjoyed it more than I enjoyed the first one. This didn't do a lot of the things that sequels usually do. It didn't use the same algorithm. This movie was its own thing. And it was amazing. This movie was very relatable in the sense that it dealt with moving on. I'm going to skip ahead to the end of the movie because this is the part that gets me the most. Spoilers. At the end of the movie, Vanellope is leaving Ralph. She wants to be somewhere. And Ralph, they love each other. They're like best friends, inseparable. And they've been friends for 6 years, always hanging out. And Vanellope's passion is racing. And she has this opportunity. And Ralph doesn't want her to take it, because he wants to keep hanging out with her. And he feels like they won't be friends anymore if she moves on to this thing. At the very, very end, once she's leaving him, they're waving to each other. They're waving goodbye. And this is very relatable to a lot of people, especially teens. I mean, I think, because in 2 years, I'm graduating from high school. Like, that's the end of school for me. Now, I'm going to college, but that's a whole nother thing. I'm basically waving goodbye to school, you know? In 2 years, it's all over. This movie, the end of it, it's kind of giving me an idea of what that would be like. Like, ending school, that's a whole 15-year chapter that I'm ending, that I'm saying goodbye to. And then one day, I'm going to be moving out of my parents' house. And I've lived with them all my life. Like, that's the end of that. And this movie represents that so well. Like, one day, that wave will end. Just as it did in this movie. They were waving to each other, and then something passes by, and Ralph can't see her hand anymore. And it's over. And that's the moment when you move on. And you can't live life dwelling on things and being hung up. Because if you're doing that, you're not living. You always got to keep moving forward. Don't let anything or anyone hold you back. And while you're at it, encourage others. We're on this earth to love and encourage one another to do what we want to do. And if you're passionate about something, don't let anything hold you back. In this movie, they kept in touch. They have these little phone things. And just because they're not with each other physically all the time, they can still keep in touch. And knowing that you can keep in touch is a good thing. When you move on, don't burn bridges. Move on, but allow the good to stay. Like in the song Everything Stays. And then the other song, Time Adventure, which is the last song of Adventure Time. I know I'm getting a little off track with Wreck-It Ralph and moving on to Adventure Time, but that song is talking about moving on. There's a lyric in the song that says,
if there was some amazing force outside of time to take us back to where we were, and hang each moment up like pictures on the wall inside a billion tiny frames so that we could see it all.
And that's our memories. That's our experience. We can't relive things, but we can remember them. And we can appreciate and learn from them. And allowing ourselves to move on and keep memories is one of the greatest gifts we have. And if we can't move on, we're not doing anything to make the world a better place. I'm going to end this off with allow yourself to move on. Encourage others. Don't let anyone hold you back. And make the world a better place. And as always, cut it out. See ya. Bye.